could do. There it is.
Hey!
There it is. What's happening with you, Kim?
Finally.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute. So how you been?
Yeah.
How
So
you
we're
been?
gonna get into it today because I got a lot of questions for you.
Okay. I'm with it. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, so first off, where you from?
Well, I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay, what part?
I'm from all over Brooklyn. Actually, we moved around a lot, so I got a chance to experience my entire borough almost.
So how did you get with federal?
Actually, I've known Nimrod for a while now. I've known Federal for a long time, but no, I'm lying. I'm sorry. I've known Federal for a while, but I've known one of their artists for a very long time. Shout out to my homegirl Lulu. She's been doing that for a while with Federal, and I just like the way they move as a team and a unit. I used to see them a lot in a lot of different shows, and like a lot of different venues and things. And they always moved as a unit, always had bars, always did what they did. So one night I was just talking to the homie Nimrod. Shout out to Nimrod. I was just talking to him and I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? He was like, we're trying to get it together, but I see you, Q. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. Just keep rocking. And that was like maybe like 8 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like a month and a half ago, they asked me to be a part of the situation. That enticed me too, because I noticed that I was like, okay, they moving like a unit. So I like the fact that they're moving like a unit. You know what I'm saying? Like they all show up to shows. You know what I'm saying? They all support each other. They all rock out with each other, and I like that. Like I said, I haven't seen that in a long time. So
Right.
that kind of got me too. That kind of got me too, and I just wanted to be a part of something that was moving. You know what I mean? I always thought I started singing about 6 or 7, but my grandparents told me the story when I was younger that before I was talking, like before I was actually speaking, I was singing. So I would like sing, I would like sing for things, you know what I'm saying? But I also get that from my grandmother, my grandfather, because he played a lot of music all the time. So he always played music, and being it was just us three, I was under him all the time. You know what I'm saying? So whenever he played the music, I was in the living room. I was, you know what I mean? So I really actually started singing about 3 or 4, maybe about 3 or 4. I really started grooving. But my career kind of jumped off. I really took it serious about I say 2000, like 2000, maybe like 2002, 2003. I really wanted to, you know what I mean? It kind of bugged me. It was in my spirit, so I wanted to do some things with it. Plus, I wanted to see where it goes. You know what I mean? People said I could sing. I felt like I could sing, and I was sounding better than a lot of guys on the radio at the time. So I had the original Whispers, the Commodores, Stylistics, Delphonics. We played Otis Redding. Like we played. He had like eclectic music. Then I listened to a lot of jazz. Like I listened to a lot of jazz with my grandfather. So a lot of BB King, because he was from the South. My grandfather was from the South, so he was a BB King fan. You know what I'm saying? So he did the Otis Redding. He listened to a lot of Curtis Mayfield. So I kind of grew up with those people. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in that era. I grew up with the Big Luther. You know what I mean? Big Luther, not Little Luther. Big Luther.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When he had the shiny suit, when he wore the purple suit, that Luther. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? You know what I mean? When we grew up with the the Delphonics and Stylistics, when everybody wore that lapel, everybody had that on. You feel me? The whole group was the same. You didn't know who was the lead singer until he stepped out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, you know what I mean? So that's what I grew up with. I grew up with a lot of those. I think my music fits in the truth area. A lot of lies are told in the industry. A lot of, I'll give you the worlds, and a lot of I will, you know what I'm saying, I will move mountains and all this other crap. Like, I mean, my mind is really truthful. Like, listen, I can't take you around the world. I ain't got it like that. But what we're doing right here is going to be just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that my music is a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? It's a truth told in melodic form. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling of saying, you know what? I can be vulnerable and still be masculine. You know what I mean? I'm not scared of that. Like, so I think it's a balance. My music fits in a balance area. And the game needs balance. Like, too much of this, too much of that, the pendulum swings too far. You know what I'm saying? So if we just keep it together. And being a Libra, I believe I belong in the balance area. So that's why I dead or alive. Okay, that's a 2-part question. Cause see, we have some alive and we have some dead. If I wanted to work with anyone, dead or alive, I would have really, really loved to work with Whitney Houston.
Mm.
Like, I would have really loved to work with Whitney Houston. Like, really. Like, I would have loved to write for Whitney Houston. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, wow. Prince, I would have loved to be in the studio with Prince. In the room with Mike. I just wanted to sit in the room with Michael Jackson. Like, I would just sit there. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you don't have to work with the person to absorb them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like, you know, I mean, Etta James. I'd love to sit with Etta James. I'd love to sit with Johnny Cash.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Luther, of course. You know what I mean? Teddy P, like those people, you know what I mean? Like the the jewel setters, the trend setters, the truth, the essence of music. Yeah, you know what I want to work with Music Soul Child. I would love to work with. I would even love to be honest with you, man. I would honestly love to work with Darnell Jones.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like people don't understand. Darnell Jones is very musically inclined. Like he played instruments, he did a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And he managed his career his own way. Like he did his own thing. And you know what I'm saying? Like that was the issue. Like that's what I liked about him. You know what I'm saying? And plus he could sing. Like he could sing. So but I would love to work with Maxwell too. If I got a chance to work with Maxwell, I would, you know, I would lose my mind. R&B is never you can never kill R&B, man. Like R&B is 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 everything. You can never kill R&B. Like R&B is rhythm and blues, and as long as you got rhythm in your soul and blues in life, you be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and right now, this is what people need. You know, people need this situation. You know what I'm saying? People need to understand that R&B will forever be here, forever. Yeah. If I had to pick someone that said I'm gonna do this for real, I would say Babyface.
Mm.
Yeah, Babyface makes music look effortless. Because all he do is write his stuff. It's not about your opinion. It's not about someone else's feeling. It's like, look, either you like it or you don't. But 9 times out of 10, you do. Why? Because it's real. I think it's honest and it's heartfelt. I believe in the 3 C's of music, but actually I believe in the 3 C's of people: conviction, confidence, and connection. Those are the 3 things that make music stand to you because we don't believe artists who aren't believing themselves. So that's the conviction. So if you can't convince me that you believe it, there ain't no way I'm gonna believe it. You know what I'm saying? And then the connection, the connection will give us that understanding. And now I believe in what you're doing because it's the confidence in what you're displaying as you're giving it. So your confidence, your connection, your conviction are what makes you classic. It what makes people want to vibe with you because there are artists who don't dance, but their conviction, their connection, and their confidence to what they're doing and what they're saying draws you in every time. If you had a decision between Teddy or Babyface, I'll wait. And I just love I really do. I love music and like I said, hands down, Babyface one is the reason why I'm still doing music. Listen, the song Robbery was influenced by Whipper. You know why? Because if you listen to the record, right, it is so seductive. Like it is so seductive, but it is so grown, it is so mature, it is so respectful, but it is honest and it is real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, when you like it was real. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you heard that record, it did something to you. Like we all know that, you know, if you don't earn it, you don't learn it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know what I mean? That's why people, you know, they give you give them a lot now and they give you a little bit later. Back then they gave you all they had, so they earned what they deserved.
Right.
That's why they still have the respect they have now amongst artists. Like these artists nowadays, like the last 5-6 years, these artists nowadays, if you ain't hitting, you ain't hitting. You won't be remembered. I mean, it's too flyby. You know what I'm saying? Like the music now is too flyby. It'll come now and go now. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the shame goes. But you know, that's where I'm at with Robbery.
Okay.
That's right.
So can you give me a little bit of Robbery?
Of course I can. I said, tonight we're gonna do a little role play. Ooh, babe. But we gonna switch it up, cause girl, you gonna rob me. Tell me. Tie me up, gag my mouth while you search my place. You want this good stuff, cause girl, you like finer things. You gon' grab me up, throw me down quick. Whisper in my ear, I better not say to you. I know what you came for, so I'm gonna be cool. Just relax and let you do what you do. Girl, it's you. Robbery, taking it all from me. Doing whatever you please. Girl, it's you. So what I take that is this: if I rush, you'll miss me. But if I take my time, you'll see every move. You know what I mean? And you ain't gotta run. I don't have to run a race that I know I'm destined to win.
It is.
You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? I take my time. You know what I mean? And I do my music properly. You know, I sit with it. I really listen to it. You know, I want to make sure that the message that I convey is always the proper message. It's easier being the original me than trying to be a copy of somebody else. My name is, like I said, I am Q Williams. You can find me on Facebook, ITZ Q Williams. So it's like, hey, it's Q Williams. Yep, that's me. You can find me on Instagram, Q Williams Q Williams.federal. I'm there. Just put me up YouTube. YouTube, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation. I'm all those things. Q Williams. Q Williams everything. That way you can kind of, it stays repetitive, because I believe that's repetition is the father of learning. So I do that. The song we have out now, well, the old song we have out is Robbery. I'm redoing that. Shout out to a great person, a great influence who told me that just because it's old to you don't mean it's old to them. So I'm gonna redo Robbery. You know what I'm saying? That's on YouTube everywhere. The new record we have out now is called Mocha. It's My Own Conscious Appetite. So that's my new single. That's on all media platforms. So Q Williams Mocha, MOCA. I'm on Federal District. We're gonna drop a new single. We're gonna drop some music on Federal District for the essential workers, because I'm an essential worker. I work for the hospital. So I'm on the front line. And I just wanted to give back to, everyone who's doing that and putting their life on the line like I am.
Well, definitely shout out to you also, because you mentioned that you were an essential worker. So you definitely respect it. We need you guys, like, seriously.
I appreciate it.
My son became an essential worker, and I got jealous. I said, wait a minute.
Don't get mad at him now. Don't get mad at him now. Don't get mad at him. I put my life on the line every day, and I have no problem with that, because I realize that we are all here to serve. And if we are not here to serve, then we shouldn't be served. So, you know what I mean? I truly believe that. And like I said, again, shout out to everyone who's out there putting their life on the line. Shout out to everyone who makes a decision every day to get up. You know what I'm saying? And no excuses, and handle their business. And, it's a scary situation. It's a very devastating situation, and we're all dealing with this. So I believe that we all need to help each other. We all need to be with each other. And I think love will prevail. So, that's just where I'm at with it. And that's another reason why I wanted to do the record, to show that, we come together as people. They say when one's oppressed, we're all oppressed. If someone's not free, then we're all not free. But the truth of the matter is, if one doesn't help, then we all don't help. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If one is sick, then we're all sick. So we need to really get on that, and just come together. And everyone who works tirelessly, and like I said, I see it firsthand, and I am one of those people. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who supports us. Thank you to everyone who loves us. Thank you to everyone who constantly encourages us to keep going and moving and grooving. And thank you. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, yeah. So okay, I'll definitely be watching. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely be watching. I'm gonna definitely, just keep you in the loop. And like I said, it's been a long time, and I'm so glad that we had the opportunity to, chop it up and laugh and kick it. You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan of yours for a long time too. I've seen you with everybody, and I'm like, what? I don't get none, but I'm on now. So, excuse me, I'm here, and I'm blessed. So you already know.